been rickrolled. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
Lindsay's
back.
here, yeah.
I know. I wasn't here last week. That's because I was like at home after having my gallbladder out. So thank you, Dr. Mann, for doing a really good job.
So did you get it in a jar?
No, I probably should have. You should have seen the size of the stone that was in there, though. I really figured it would have been a lot worse than what it was.
Oh, my goodness.
We went more preventative with it than,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I found your page.
All right.
The Facebook page.
I
So
guess.
is that where we want to start talking about
I think we
upcoming
could.
events?
Yeah. One thing I can say,
Yes.
because I always forget about it, which is stupid because I usually would think I would not forget about the website for my workplace. But our website is up and functional. We put in art stuff on there for the pop-up that is currently hanging at the Ocotillo. And if you guys want to come see some really amazing pieces from all ages, I know it's really great.
And the voting is underway for that right now.
Yep. In-person voting ends the 19th, and we extended the Facebook and online voting until the 22nd. Is that? Monday the 22nd.
Now you sound like, the county. In-person voting is...
I do, man. That's
so.
scary.
What's this first one? That's you have some pictures posted. What is this first one? I've got it showing. If you're watching online, you can see the painting, but describe it for us if you would.
So actually, funny story. That's yarn.
That's yarn. Okay.
That's a textile piece.
All right.
And it's kind of based off of, if you can tell from like the swirls and stuff, it's called a New Mexico Starry Night.
Okay.
So it's very Van Gogh-esque. No, it's just Van Gogh. Like, it's very Van Gogh. And that was done by, I believe.
You can't say.
That's right, I can't.
You can't say.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, you can't say who did it. It's A1.
It's A1.
If you're going to vote for it, but this one's made of yarn.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive. There, I stopped her. She was gonna.
She stopped me, or he stopped me. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been.
From what?
He was gonna give the name of the artist. And
No.
No.
That's a no-no.
So A2. So what is A2? Tell us what A2 is.
So that is an ink piece,
Okay.
and I
Kandese.
believe that
good
one
morning.
was called something with Coco Pelli in it. But
It's a Coco Pelli print.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. And so that's a watercolor or in pen and ink.
Yeah.
Pen and ink. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's A3, which looks like the postcard for New Mexico. What is this made from?
That is an acrylic.
Okay.
So basically, the type of paint you can get at Hobby Lobby or Walmart, like in the craft section, the water-based acrylic paints. That's what that is.
It's got a skull. It's got. Now, those cactuses are not in New Mexico. Those are in
saguaro.
Tucson, Arizona only.
However, it does seem pretty accurate that cow getting abducted by an alien.
Yep.
Absolutely. That is.
Yeah, they probably finally just decided, nah, like, we don't want to, abduct humans anymore. They're getting weird. We'll just abduct the livestock.
But I like it. It's got the green chili. It's got the hot air balloon, the New Mexico landscape, like you said, the cow abduction going on. That's pretty cool. Were there any more? Yeah, here's A4. What is A4?
So that's what you would call a geometric abstract.
Okay.
And so basically, like I think last time we talked about, culture was the name of the prompt. And I kind of went into like a flowery little description of how, like the roots of a tree run deep, in all of us and stuff. And I'd given the definition of like what culture is. And color is a very huge, important part of every culture. And so I think that's kind of the basis representative of that.
Okay. Now, if you don't have the straight lines and go with squiggly lines, it's a screen on a iPhone.
We talked about that like 2 weeks worth of talking about the iPhone screensavers, I feel.
All right. This one is, I don't see the label which one this is, but
That one is A5, I believe, or
okay.
A6.
It's A5.
A5. All right.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. That looks beautiful glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of our participants brought in, she was like prolific, let me tell you. She did these absolutely beautiful glass those are old windows, and she did like a glass and multimedia, because like if you see how it looks kind of like a spider web. I want to say that
That
was
one's
a crocheted bit or a net of some type.
It's a doily.
Mm-hmm.
And she calls that one dream catcher. And everything's she individually lays each piece like adhesive, and then she epoxies everything.
Okay. So it is glass with the doily as the
It's glass, and then every other piece is put on top of the glass. Yes.
Okay. That's pretty impressive. This is A6.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So-
describe this one for us.
Generally speaking, you would kind of look at this and think it's just a like an acrylic piece or maybe like a drawing, but it's actually multimedia or mixed media. And the reason it is because, well, one, and I know a lot of people, sketch and then they paint over the sketch, but you can still see the graphite lines in it in a good way. Like it's meant to look like that. And then I believe the paint is acrylic, but then she epoxied over the top of it, or did right, yeah, like
Okay.
had sealed it that way. So.
Okay.
And I got to
She
spend
actually-
quite a bit of time with her, and she said every culture has homeless. So this is a homeless man.
A homeless man. Okay. All right. That's A6.
Yep.
Here's another. Is this a
Yeah.
different?
No, the same artist, different piece.
Different, but different piece. Okay, that's what I meant.
Like I said, she was prolific.
Okay. What's this one called? Do you remember?
I don't remember the name of this one, but this one, her grandmother had passed away. And she took this and all the color, it's representative of like how she felt about her. She said she went through a lot of depression, and this piece kind of helped her pull out of it. And it's about how she felt about her grandmother.
Okay. All right. A8. I
Same
believe is the
artist.
same artist, and there I see it is. Do I see an eagle in there?
Yeah, and those
Okay.
feathers are individual
No,
pieces
that's
of
a
glass.
Wookiee.
Yeah,
Could be.
Wookiee. But those feathers are also individual pieces of glass.
Really?
The bird feathers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she came in and just had a whole bunch of stories to tell me when I met with her.
That is really impressive on that one. Let's see. A9. Describe this one for us, please.
So this one is also a mixed media. It is, if you can see the choya framing it, it almost looks like just a frame, but it's affixed to the canvas.
Okay.
And I don't know how she did it, because I would have destroyed the canvas trying to do something like this. And you can see feathers, those are actual feathers, and some leather, and then acrylic. So again, that would make this a mixed media piece. Now, sometimes the issue that you have with mixed media is it's like so many things, but
I
at
know
the
she
same
did
time, that
a-
also makes it an amazing. I'm a mixed media artist. Like, that's my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
And she's Native American, so she's indigenous, and so she said the mother, the background around it is all the spirits of the other mothers helping this mother take care of that child.
Excellent. Excellent. That's A9. All right. This is A10.
Yep.
And painting, watercolor,
That's just acrylic.
acrylic. Okay. All right. I'm
A little bit more of like a cheeky vibe, I like
She
it.
said it was her. It's supposed to be a roadrunner, but she feels like it looks more like a dinosaur. So it's her.
So she called it her raptor.
Maybe it's an ancient roadrunner.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's pretty neat. That's A10. And you see a hot air balloon and the Zia symbol represented.
And a yucca.
And the yucca, that's right. Now, this looks like a photograph. This is A11. And tell us about this photograph.
Well, this looks like something from the oil field. Like, I don't really know. She might know more of the story, because I was down for the count when she was collecting
believe
art
it's a
for me,
fireman.
so,
A fireman, okay.
yeah. Which, I mean, definitely kind of plays into, like, that's a whole culture.
Fireman
itself.
putting out fires, or fireman firing up a steam engine, or
I have no idea what he's doing, but I just know. I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm not exactly 100%.
no, that's pretty impressive. A13 is
Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree
In
and a
black and white.
painting.
And normally I would say not to do like a Christmas tree in black and white, because you want to see those lights and you want to see those colors. But this one I think was pretty well rendered. Photography can be kind of difficult in that.
So it's a photograph.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And it's also like her mom's in the side. So like that side shadow is her mother.
Gotcha.
And she talked about like Christmas with her family.
Yeah. Okay. A14. Painting.
yes, that's
Okay.
an acrylic.
It's hard for me to see on the computer screen with the
No,
light, folks. So if I
absolutely, yeah.
sound dumber than normal, that's
No, that's all right.
Acrylic, yes.
it's acrylic. Okay, and it looks like plow, horses, and then a young
yeah, I would
girl.
say honestly, I would say like type of horse that looks like the type of draft horse that looks like they're probably Belgians. And I can tell you a funny little story. My date to one of my friend's weddings in college was a freaking Belgian draft horse, and that sucker dropped his foot, like dinner-sized plate hoof, on my like little toes because this friend wanted to let his wife like ride off into the sunset on this big giant horse, and I'm like, why did you ask me to do this?
And so, what is the artist representing here? What did they say? Did they give you a story on this one? What they're saying in this
I did
painting?
not get a story on this one because her friend dropped it off for her, so I didn't get the background on this one.
But I do kind of feel like it's very, I think anybody from this area could kind of look at this and really identify with this.
Farm life.
Farm life. That's right. Okay. A15.
Textile.
We got the old pump jack there, and it's textile. So
It's
this
quilted.
is quilted. Okay. And they have the different colors of the sunset or sunrise, whatever's depicted in this. And what is the pump jack sitting on?
Oh,
I think that's just supposed
the
to be
ground.
The ground.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Let's see. A16. That's very interesting. Tell us that story.
That is an abstract self-portrait, and that one, I think if you know
The person, you know
it's
who it
her.
is. Yeah.
And it's the issue I have with this one is it looks great photographed, but you need to come to the Ocotillo and see it in person because it's so much just more vivid
Yeah.
than just getting a picture of it.
Okay.
So,
That's
which I guess you could say that about every piece, but
all right.
yeah.
A17.
So that would be a mixed media piece. It's a layered piece.
Okay.
The piece underneath it, I want to say, to me what it looks like, because again I was kind of out when they were collecting art. It almost looks like if you think of how the Roman Senate was when they met, or Congress or something like that with the big rounded seats and stuff. And then over the top of it, you kind of have a almost like a negative space version of the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's
It's a pretty interesting piece. Again, that's one you kind of have to come see in
have
person.
to see. Now we have a drawing. This is E1. So are we in a different age group? Is that what the
Elementary.
Elementary? Okay.
The A group is adults.
All right.
E is elementary, intermediate, I high school age.
Okay. So this is E1, U.S. Border Patrol.
So it was about her family.
About her
So
family,
her dad's in
okay.
the Border Patrol.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a hot air balloon, too.
Yes.
That's-
And she likes to draw, so that's the pencil and the paper.
Yeah. Well, of course. Do that. E2, another drawing from another elementary student. Okay.
Yep. And that one is called Rising the Sun. And I was like, I kind of love the way she went with this because it's kind of abstract and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of a neat piece. And to see a kid that age like think of something like that, I'm like, I don't know if I would have thought of something like that at that age. It's really cool.
Whoops, I'm sorry. Went too fast. I don't know how many more do you have here? I don't know.
There's quite a few pieces.
Okay.
I think we had 42, no, more than that. We had like 42, 43 entries, and I think only around 9 didn't make it in
Okay.
because either people ran out of time or they...
Yeah. Well, we're going to run out of time before we can go through all of
Absolutely.
them, but they're on the
Yeah.
Facebook page.
And the website.
And
You
the
can
website.
also
And the
vote through the
lobby.
website.
Okay. So go to the website, go to the Facebook page, and then vote, or go to the Ocotillo.
Yeah, we've
and-
got 2 voting slots for that, so...
Okay. They're really impressive, and take a little bit of time to go. You said the voting deadline was...
So in person is tomorrow,
Okay.
and then we extended it for online and on our Facebook page until Monday.
Until
Next
Monday. Okay. And then you'll announce the
Yep.
winners.
We'll announce the winners and call them and everything, and it'll be
And people have been really responsive, so that's been nice.
absolutely.
No, it looked-
I think we've had more interaction on this art show than a lot of them. So
No, they're very, very impressive, and glad you had such a big response to that. So, what else do you have happening here that we want to talk about?
take it away, Candace.
So Light Up well, at the end of the month is Giving Tuesday. So just a reminder for everyone to get out there giving hats. Gene should have his wish list up, so give to Gene. But give to your favorite organization. Give back to your community. It's a really nice way to do things. And then after that is Light Up Artesia, which we all love. And I know Elizabeth Jackson from Main Street's been talking about that. But for us, we're going to have our doors open. And after the parade, it's first come, first serve, free ornament making.
Okay.
And with a hot chocolate bar. So first come, first serve, filter in.
I'll have a hot chocolate with hot chocolate, please.
Yes. And Kelly Speckart with Paint With Us is helping us with that. So we're really blessed with her. So that's a first come, first serve, free kind of community thing that we're going to do. We'll throw open the doors, come have some hot chocolate, and make an ornament for the Christmas tree. There'll be little canvases on a ribbon that the family members or children will paint. And that is Light Up Artesia. So that's the most immediate thing that's coming up next for people to pay attention to. And then the week after is the gingerbread house making workshop.
I was going to say, have you got your assembly crew ready to go?
Oh yeah, that's Lindsay. Lindsay's on she's our volunteer coordinator. So she's coordinating them volunteers so that we can do all of the hard work and slap those gingerbread houses together. We actually started picking them up today. We got some coming in from Walmart, and we got some coming in through delivery. So the gingerbread houses are arriving.
Good.
And that is up on the website as well, so people can go in and purchase their gingerbread. Their small ones are $15, and the larger ones are $25.
And you have all the decorations and everything.
Yeah, we'll have all the fixings.
Unless people want to customize it even more than that.
And everyone's welcome to bring their own stuff to do that too. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, good. That kind of gets us through there. Now they already showed the movie Elf, I'm hearing, Monday night.
Oh.
At the Jumbotron.
Fun.
They did a fundraiser for Haven.
Well, did they show it with the cheer and sing, like this cheer and sing along version, or was it just?
I don't know, because I wasn't invited. So. Not that I would have gone. I don't know.
Well, you know what, Gene? You can come see it at the Ocotillo.
Well, that's right. So you're having the
cheer and sing along.
The cheer and sing along version. Will it have the words with the bouncing ball? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Do you want to come be Buddy the Elf for us?
No.
That was a firm no. And that is the 21st, for those who are wondering, is the free community movie, and you do have to sign up ahead of time. So we'll have it up on the website, and people can pick their seats or whatever.
Okay.
Sign up ahead of time because we only have so much room.
Okay.
So if you come that day, we might not have space. It just depends.
Very good. And one last thing, the community choir.
Yes.
How's that coming along?
They should start rehearsing. They've got a pretty good group. He's actually has people from here and Roswell that are going to be involved. So there will be performances here and in Roswell for it. We'll have two. It's 6 and then about like 7 area. And tickets, we're working on ticket prices. They want all the funds to go to the Arts Council as a fundraiser. So we'll have that up at the website so people can purchase their tickets to come see the community choir sing Christmas. So
also, before I forget, we finally have audition dates for our spring community theater production. It was actually written by a friend of mine and a few friends of his from Oklahoma. It's called Secrets of the Buttermilk Hotel. It's hilarious. It's been performed by both Ardmore Little Theater and the Butterfield Players over in Gainesville, Texas. And I'm really excited to announce that because I'm directing the show.
Okay.
We're going to do an extended rehearsal schedule, and it'll be probably late April for the performances. But we're going to do auditions December 6th and 7th, 5:30 p.m. And then on Saturday, is that the 11th, at 10 a.m.
Saturday is the 11th.
Yep.
So
Woohoo. I didn't get my date wrong because I do that a lot.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Yes.
And just so you know, I will not be here next week.
Oh.
It's Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
So
we should not be here.
Hugh Hewitt is going to talk about something, but I'm going to be eating turkey and stuffing and dressing and watching.
Me to get a key to the building from Tana so we can come in and like rearrange his office. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that out loud because now he would know it was us.
No, we get construction paper and make turkey hands and put them in everything he has, so that for years he's finding turkey hands.
That'll be very interesting. So. All right, thanks a lot. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
Thanksgiving.
And we will see you after the holiday.
Yes.
All right.